Today we're going to do a Funko Pop reveal, so to speak, where we have our favorite Funko Pops out of our collection. We have many more to show, but we figured we'd break it into like series so that way you guys can see like multiple of them and we don't overwhelm you with like all of them at once. And honestly, that would take probably
so long.
a very long episode because we get stuck talking on one, and yeah, it would be a little bit ridiculous. I don't want to jump in it too quickly. I want to make sure we get a follower or two in the chat before we go into it completely. I will say, we did get a new follower yesterday, so I have to just do the graphic. Yep. So thank you to Vanessa for following us. We're on our way to Twitch partner, which is super exciting. Or not Twitch partner, Twitch affiliate. Twitch partner is the one after that. So. We're moving slowly but surely towards our goal. We have, I think, 28 followers out of the 50 that we need now. So we're getting there, more than halfway there, and we've only been doing this for like a week and a half. So it's pretty exciting. As you guys will notice, we have a new official addition to our
Rose.
Rose right here. Look.
Oh, wait.
Rose the dog. It's really just a competition between her and Maggie between which one's going to get the chair first. But we decided to add the chair for like full-time viewing. So now, when even Kay goes to school, I'll have a partner.
Yeah.
In the show. So that's very exciting.
Maggie's over here.
Maggie's down there. So
Take your ball.
she's
Being neurotic.
yeah, she got in a little bit of trouble yesterday at Kay's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
She her sonic barks have
They timed out.
yeah.
We can no longer handle it.
They've been a little bit more than we're willing to deal with.
Hear her.
So we've taken away her ball.
There's one left.
Oh no, and she found it.
Mm-hmm. Do we take it away now or give it to her?
I think right now you just give it to her and like hope that she
She
doesn't
looks so intense right now. I wish you guys could see it. Her little
lab
beard.
life. She's a lot. But we did celebrate Kay's 21st birthday yesterday. It was fun.
It was.
For like anybody who's like, how successful was it? Kay did throw up this morning.
But I didn't drink that much.
No, she didn't.
So
What was
it might have been the lack of food I ate in the morning, the amount of brat I ate at dinner, cheddar brat.
You have cheddar brat. I feel like I'm actually sad because Deanna would have really liked the corn.
That's true.
I barbecued corn.
We'll have to get some when she comes.
Ooh, the night that Deanna's here, I can do like barbecue chicken and corn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me get one. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I like those chicken thighs you made for me.
Oh, the chicken thighs?
Mm-hmm.
I can do chicken thighs and barbecue corn.
I think that's good.
I can do something like that. I didn't change that. That needs to change. So people think I'm doing Fortnite right now. I'm not doing Fortnite right now. I'm doing like podcast, talk shows and podcasts right now. So needed to change that. Hopefully that didn't throw anybody off. So boom, we're back to where we are. Talk shows and podcasts, because that's essentially what this is. It's like a talk show and a podcast. But yeah, did you got 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, we both have 4 pops to share when people are here. I feel like out of the two of us, I feel like mine.
Mine are pretty diverse.
You do have, it's diverse.
It's diverse, but it's like 3 things are animated. 4 things kind of.
Yeah,
All of them are kind of animated.
they all are kind of animated. But they all, like, both of them are pretty good representations of us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's a good, interesting, minus maybe one of mine. One of mine I relate to in a different way than, like, my personality type. 3 of them are, like, my personality, and one of them is more of the way that I look at others, if that makes sense. So.
I think 2 of them are like my personality. One of them is just one of my favorite characters. Actually, I feel like 3 of them are like my personality. One of them has just been my favorite characters.
Interesting. Now I'm curious which one is which. And now I realize I might have to actually explain why one of them Oh, I guess we're gonna here. There.
Gross.
I guess I'll have to explain kind of why one of them's kind of like my personality, which is actually now more difficult than I thought. Really just one of my favorite characters of all time. Rose is having a good time.
She's licking her foot. Hey, what's up with that?
That's so funny.
She's so cute.
If she's my little partner for gaming the whole time, I think we're gonna have big fans of Rose.
Can you see her? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, look at her.
It's the Rose Show.
The Rose Show. I should make a Twitch account for Rose.
Rose.
If-
No, you can stay. I'll just fix
If
it.
we could put like little headphones on her.
She wore sunglasses at one time.
She should wear sunglasses. Rose, the one I
Emma's
bought.
really good at putting clothes on her.
Emma is?
Yeah, she puts her glasses on like all the time.
Well, she does
doesn't
like.
like that apparently.
She does like sweaters.
It's true. She loves a good sweater, especially in the winter, fall time. So
She can be the mascot. That's right. That's very true. She could be our mascot. She's so silly. But if she's like trained to this, I should have brought in like TREATs. Why are you looking at me like you know what that means? But I feel
she
like
can spell apparently.
she can spell apparently. But if I should have brought those and like started teaching her like this is the time you sit in the chair.
Good job.
Yeah. Sure,
Congratulations.
you're a good girl.
She's like, huh?
Also, by angling it so that you can see Rose, you can't see that we did put one thing in the background,
That's
but
true. We got that at Comic-Con.
we did get that.
A while ago.
Yeah.
It's a cool metal thing.
It would be a hint towards one of my pops, actually. Also, I just realized I got a mosquito bite on my knuckle.
I had one on my pinky last week.
Oh my goodness.
They're so bad here.
We got destroyed by mosquitoes last
Yeah, I
night.
have some on my knees. I think I have one on my inside of my leg. Yeah.
Oh my
I have
goodness.
so many. It's so bad.
We had a bonfire and
That
we-
didn't help
It did not help. The smoke did not help at all.
at all.
It's not good. And her Kay's girlfriend got it the worst.
Yeah.
She was like absolutely demolished. I don't know how she's surviving today.
No, she kept talking about it, and I was like, it can't be that bad. When we got inside and she showed us, it was like, I cringed. Like, it was like her whole side of her legs.
She needs to like sleep in a bath of
Yeah.
anti-itch cream.
Calamine lotion.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Anyways, so we're just waiting. What else can we talk about while we wait? Oh, Kay just dropped something.
Got my ring.
Don't worry, everything's good. We're
Let's
back.
see if we can join.
I'm gonna say we could talk about other things while we wait for people to join too, because a lot of times it takes a little bit for people, and I could get your thoughts on the Acolyte since you watched it. And I've kind of given some idea of what I have thought of the show.
Sure, we can start with that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about the Acolyte a little bit. So I'll just give my little recap on what I thought first, and then Kay can give you her thoughts. And then don't blame us if we don't remember any of the characters' names other than like a couple of them, because that's kind of where we were on the show. So, like I said before, I'm not a hot take person on it, not a cold take person on it. It was just kind of like a mild take. Like, okay show. Didn't really. Some of the acting was horrible. I can't remember the dude's name.
Please come in and watch.
Yord? I think it was like Yord. The guy Jedi that we just didn't like. That he was just horrible at acting.
Oh, the like Padawan?
He was-
like annoying.
Well, he was not a Padawan. He was a Jedi by then.
Oh, he was a Padawan?
Yeah, he was a Jedi. But he like.
The gold saber, right?
Did he have gold? See,
So.
well, I don't even know.
He
if-
died. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes. I mean, spoiler alert.
Spoiler warning.
Uh,
if we're even talking about the same person, he
Yeah,
gets murdered.
yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a bad actor.
He's terrible and annoying. I think I'm gonna. He's here.
D. Yes, look, Rosie's now officially like a part of our
Yeah.
stream.
We got her chair and everything.
Like,
She's so ridiculous. Look at her.
She's just a part of. She's a part of the clan. We're giving our review on the Acolyte right now, so you'll just have to listen to this before we share our favorite Funko Pops. So I didn't like him. I did like the Daphne Keane character. And I can't remember her name, unfortunately.
The
one you liked,
yeah.
the Padawan.
I literally, in the same episode, I was like, she's my favorite character, and then.
Spoiler warning.
Yeah.
Saul was a good character, kind of.
I feel like my thing with the show is that like I feel like they over-explained things that didn't matter and didn't explain things that mattered enough.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So then I was just kind of like annoyed by it all. In like the third episode.
Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. It was just kind of like a mid show.
Yeah.
And Kamir, like the bad guy, like he's just kind of awkward. But like he's a different kind of bad guy too, because like is he like not all that bad? Like he's kind of like
we don't know. Like they allude to things that are like his past was so traumatizing, which like is a very reoccurring trope in Star Wars, which like is fine.
Yeah.
But like I don't feel like we got enough information about like anything, and then all of a sudden, like I feel like it was like so slow in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then they just like flipped it and ended it.
And like I didn't care about Osha or May at all.
Yeah, and they were supposed to be the main characters.
Like.
And then they like switched places.
Yeah. But they're not even, spoiler alert, they're not different people.
So they were like artificially made by some witches.
By some witches.
Which I feel like could have been really. But again, we learned that in the last episode, I think.
And then like that makes people upset because like Anakin was supposed to be the one that was made. Like
the only
one that was made by like the Force, and so yeah, that's our. I guess that's our take on the show. It's not as good as Bad Batch.
Absolutely
not. Not as good as Ahsoka. Not as good as Obi-Wan. Definitely not as good as Mandalorian.
Or Ahsoka, I feel like.
Yes, Ahsoka. No. Ahsoka's good. I keep telling you, you need to watch it. Like
I watched like half of it.
You need to, yeah.
But I haven't finished it.
It gets better as it goes.
I believe that. Because I definitely like...
It started slow.
It does. I started watching it during preseason, and so then like towards the end of preseason when we had like no time to do things, I just like all of a sudden school was starting, so...
Yeah, no, like it gets better as it goes.
Yeah.
But,
oh my god, mosquito bite on my ankle.
Okay, let's find another mosquito bite. Deanna, we were absolutely wrecked by mosquitoes last night by our fire pit.
Dang it.
Wrecked. Rizeked. Like I said, I just found one on my knuckle. Like they just keep popping
I
up.
think I have one on my phone. It's just really bad.
That's the doll right there.
The dogs seem to be fine.
Dogs didn't seem to get affected by it at all.
I mean, Maggie was itching her ears a lot earlier, so maybe she got a little something in there, but...
I only like human blood a lot more.
Yeah, good for them though. I don't want them to get sick or anything.
We're just gonna get West Nile virus.
There's an LSAT question that like constantly talks about mosquitoes. It's very weird, yeah. So like reuse questions in my book, and then it's like I could probably almost say it like word for word. It's an assumptions question.
Also, Deanna, just so you notice, her shirt, Benedictine. My shirt, Benedictine.
Oh my god!
Another shirt, Benedictine.
And this is a cute one.
So.
It's like.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it being like opposite.
Yeah, you know? So it's hard to get used to.
We had a bonfire.
We had a bonfire for Kia's birthday, and we got eaten up by mosquitoes. Like it was just like all over.
Really bad. They're all on your arm too.
I know. They're just look at that.
Dang, on the inside too.
Yes. They're so bad.
Anyways.
My connection is no bueno.
Dang.
Well, we're about to talk about something very, very bueno.
That's true. I mean, we have 3 viewers, so that's good.
We do have 3 viewers right now, even though, look at that. Look at that liar.
See, but yeah, it is so annoying that it does that. Which is also annoying because it shows me 3 viewers and then also only says 1.
That's so
but I'm not a moderator, and neither is Brie or Deanna.
No. So this is absolutely Twitch just messing with me at this point. Because that's like you need the three viewers to get affiliate or whatever. Do you want to do your first pop? Which pop do you want to share first? Or do you want me to share a pop first?
I feel like we should do these ones at the same time. So maybe we start with those.
Which ones? This one? Oh, okay.
I guess that's like in the back of your stack.
So this guy.
No, that way.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me restack my situation here.
Is it bad for me to just scratch at my mosquito bites? Because I do.
I do too.
Like I can't help myself.
All right. So first pop that we're gonna show is one of my 4 favorites. So we picked 4 for each of us to show off from our collection that we absolutely love. So my first one that I'm gonna show off that Kaya had a good reason for me to show is this Joker right here. Gotta get used to the opposite. So this is the Heath Ledger Joker. We have all the Jokers, but this one, as you can see on the back there, there's Heath Ledger. Absolutely my favorite Joker. Favorite movie of all the Batman movies from the Dark Knight trilogy. Why do I like this character so much? One, Heath Ledger was absolutely incredible in what he did with this character. Like anybody who's watched it obviously knows that. Why do I relate to this character? It's more about wanting to relate to him more than being able to relate to him. It's like to be able to live in a world where you absolutely care about nothing is kind of like, it's like a weird admirable thing where like you have like this disconnection from anxiety and like all this stuff. Like he's like so past all that now, whether it's because of trauma or all the reasons that we're gonna ignore that part. We're just talking about him at that moment. It's not even evil, it's more of just chaos, and it's like it's a different type of villain than you see in a lot of stuff where it's like they have in one of my pops, it's like a very purposeful villain. Joker's more of like they literally just want what's the quote? Some people want to see the world burn. Like that's the Joker. Like he just wants to see chaos. Like he just wants to create issues. He is the opposite of Batman. Batman stands for all this stuff. He really stands for nothing. Like he's like attractive to people that way. He's the person that Kay is going to show is obviously infatuated with Joker in that way. There's something about just that personality that's really appealing to me. So I've got the tattoo as well, right there. So working on the opposite stuff. Yep, there he is. Got that the Joker tattoo. So yes, that's my first pop. I'm not really gonna order them as like which one's my favorite of all time. Right. But that's just the first pop out of the 4 that I picked in my favorites. So Kaz.
Okay. The one that I want to start with, I would like to preface that we have like 20 Harley Quinn pops, if not more.
Yeah.
I chose this one. It's like Samurai Harley Quinn. I mainly just chose this one because I feel like it's one of the more unique Harley Quinns that we have. Like I feel like we have a lot of them from the same like lines, so we have like complete lines. We also have a Batman Harley Quinn, but I feel like this one. We also have the matching Joker one to this, which is cool. But these are kind of just like a random one we found. I love Harley Quinn. She, of course, if you know anything about her, very distinguished woman.
Yes.
Gone crazy. For love, I guess you could say. Yeah, love her. Very fierce, very diva.
Educated woman.
Very independent, fiercely independent. So I love her for that.
She loves dogs.
Yeah, she loves dogs. She loves people too.
She does.
I feel like she's definitely one of my favorite anti-heroes, if not the favorite one. Also, I feel like this is like a really satisfying thing I could do on the stream. Except the things on this are always so annoying sometimes. So you get caught under here.
Somewhat of an unwrapping situation.
Yeah, like a little ASMR.
Yeah.
I feel like if you buy pops, you know this struggle.
We tend to not mess with our pops very much.
Yeah, like once they're in this box, like we don't do it. But I do like to take the cover off so you can actually see it. But I think we bought this at a Comic Con.
I do. I think we got that at Comic Con. Yeah, one of the Comic Cons.
Yeah.
So Joker, Harley Quinn, 2 different universes, obviously, but obvious connection there.
But in the same.
Yeah, in the same. Both DC. So when I tweeted out that we were doing certain things. I kind of hinted at what the pops were. Let's see. I'm trying to look at your other ones to see like any correlation kind of between the two. Maybe I'll do this one last and you do this one last.
Okay. That's fine.
So the next one I will do is probably the most important in terms of like my personality. So why I connect to him so much. Raphael. So I gatekeep the hell out of Raphael. Definitely have his tattoo on my arm as well. Emotional, kind of brute, tells you how it is type guy. All about it wearing his feelings on his sleeve, but cares immensely about his family. The people that he cares about more than anybody. So I'm trying to get a good view. But he doesn't necessarily always show it well. He struggles with the fact that he's kind of got anger inside of him, and he has to learn how to channel that. It's a very basic pop. This isn't like one of our like more lucrative pops or anything like that. But Raphael is my guy. So I had to pick him. He was the first one I grabbed off the shelf. Because there's just, if you know me, you know Raphael. Like there's just that connection. I've got pretty much everybody on the back here, except I realized I don't have Razor or Toka, but I do have Shredder.
Laura, excuse me.
Oh, Laura's in here. I almost feel like we have to go back and start over, but
We can do a brief.
we can do a brief one. We'll do
okay.
we'll show you Laura where
recap.
yeah we'll show you like recap at the end of everybody. So, but anyways, yes, Raphael very much connected to me. Just kind of the character that I've always felt the most about. Also, Laura, our partner in streaming now officially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she watched the haul video.
So you'll recognize at least one of mine.
You will recognize one of Kay's.
Yeah. Roses, I feel like you need to like hit it a little bit. Or you can stay there, just like pivot.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
Hi. So yeah, we're trying to make Rose like an official partner of the Not Just Nerds.
Once my chair is in here, it'll be super easy.
That's true. But we at least have another couple weeks of this. So these are my favorite videos that we do. The surprise weekend ones where we get to just show off our stuff and hang out. My favorite. So but yeah, anyways, just to finish up Raphael, again, just hugely emotional person. I guess turtle. Loves his family. Kind of got anger stuff. I just connect to him a lot. His tattoo is right there at the top. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of different, but yeah. Raphael, first one I pulled off the shelf. So, Kaya, your number 2 pop.
Okay, this one's definitely a personality one. However, I feel like when you think of this person, or this character, I think of 2 people. I think of Princess Bubblegum and Marceline as like a tag team duo. Spending thousands and thousands of years in the Bubblegum lore. But I chose this one. I actually bought this in like a pack on Amazon for my birthday last year.
Yep.
And so I bought like all of them here. And so I have like the BMO, Jake, Lumpy Space Princess, Princess Bubblegum, and then Finn the Human, and like this weird. I remember this episode, but I don't because it's like one of those really random episodes. Anyways. But she's wearing Marceline's shirt that they gave her when they were younger, and they had this fight. It was awesome. So I feel like Princess Bubblegum, although she's authoritarian, she's a good politician and leader, in my humble opinion, and very like type A driven, academia, struggles with her emotions because of her like priorities, I guess. I don't know. She's very, I'm trying to get her. See that
There
shirt?
she is.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So this is one of my favorite ones for sure. I kind of struggled choosing this one because I have one Marceline pop and Bubblegum pop, and they're the Minecraft ones, and so they're like matching. I really want to get a Princess Bubblegum tattoo, but I don't know what I would get. I've really, for the longest time, and kind of still now, just like a very like hyper-realistic ball of bubblegum I feel like would be cute. Just kind of as like a little filler. But I really like the crown, and for a while I wanted to get it around my arm, and so I feel like that's more like
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you think Princess Bubblegum ever had feelings for Finn?
Okay, here's the thing. I feel like no. I just think they were friends, and he was like in love with her.
So you don't think she ever had like even the slightest crush on him?
No, because she always like. I mean, it's kind of like mean-ish, where she kind of just like devalues it. But there are those episodes where like she gets turned into like a 13-year-old. Yeah, she's a lesbian. This is what I was gonna end this off of. Marceline, however, is bi. She's the bi representation.
Okay, so did Marceline ever have a thing for Finn?
No, that's weird.
Canon.
It's canon, yeah, it is. Because she's like, no, I never. She's just his like friend. And that's why he was like so mad. And like, there's a lot of episodes where she's like, "You're leading me on. I'm just a boy," and she's like, "Okay."
See, that's
I have bigger things.
when I was watching it.
Try.
Like, I turned out not wanting them to be together. You know who I wanted to be with, or I wanted Finn to be with.
Right.
But it just
We're very big Fire Princess people here.
I wanted Finn and Fire Princess to be like
Endgame.
in game. That was the situation. He wears a fire suit the rest of his life, and that makes it work. But okay, I was just curious if you thought that she ever had feelings for him.
I do feel like as I like have gotten older, I'm definitely a good mix of both like Marceline and Bubblegum. But we were even talking about this yesterday actually. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I've gotten much more appreciative of Bubblegum, especially if anyone here has Max or HBO Max, what it was used to be called. The Distant Lands, like hour-long episodes are like perfect. Perfect. And that is where I really begun to just be a Princess Bubblegum stan. I always was. Also, I do have a Marceline tattoo. I feel like you showed your tattoo, so I feel like
Yeah, you gotta show.
I have the base right here. This is my first tattoo.
It was your first
Yeah,
tattoo.
it was my first tattoo.
Yeah.
Love it to death. I also have the dad's sword. And then I think, yeah, I'm back on it again. I'm back on this kick of needing another tattoo. I do.
You just got one.
I know, but I originally wanted this, but then I was like, it's kind of big. I probably shouldn't get one like all around my arm. What if it's uneven? But like, I feel like having them like mirrored. You can't tell me that's not like.
Mine aren't like.
Well, no, I
there's
mean like
balance.
Yeah, and I feel like that would be very balanced.
Okay.
With like
well,
the
right.
base here, crown here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. You gotta slow down so you don't catch up with me.
I don't think I'm gonna catch up with you, even if I tried.
Well.
You take like one tattoo appointment and get like 40.
I do.
So I only have 7.
Only 7.
You
Yeah.
have like 20.
Okay, so now that we've established Princess Bubblegum, canon, lesbian for Marceline, I guess I get to show my third one. And I realize now that 2 of mine are bad guys, which is interesting. But is this one bad? So, Thanos in the garden. So this is very specific. So when we were getting a Thanos one, my wife and Kaya were like, you have to get Thanos in the garden. It's the most like you. I'm trying to make it so that, I don't know how you did it to make it look so good. But
I honestly didn't. I just did like the side.
Okay. Thanos in the garden was very important because it's like the accomplished retired mission guy who's like sought to do something. He's finished it. He's resting on his laurels. He's content. He's done what he set out to do. That's kind of, it's relatable to me in a situation with a lot of the kids that I've mentored and seeing them do stuff and like and accomplish things, and it's like I can rest, kind of type of thing. So absolutely love Thanos. He's probably next to Joker, probably my favorite villain, because he has a purpose and he doesn't see it as evil. And we talked about like Joker. He's not necessarily evil either. He's the opposite of Batman. He's the thing that has to exist because Batman exists. Thanos is just trying to solve a problem. Now, mass genocide, a lot of people would say...
But is it genocide? Because it was not a particular group of people.
Yeah, it's not even a particular... It's all at random.
So
he says
politically correct.
Yeah, and he even says it himself. It's completely at random, rich or poor alike.
All of the worlds.
All of the worlds, all of the species, everything, just to preserve our resources. And unless you're Spider-Man for some reason, which I know why, because he had healing powers. Unless you have like healing powers, people didn't feel anything. They just kind of just disappeared, just poof. So it was just like a merciful way of going about it. So yeah, Thanos for me in the garden represented a lot of personal stuff for me, just like a connection wise, like a feeling. And so I had to grab him as one of the top 4 to share. And once again, yep, I've got him tattooed.
There's a running theme here with the things that we really like.
Yeah, there's a running theme. So got him tattooed there. I'm looking at the back. The only one I have of these guys on the back is actually none of them.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because once you guys see our full collection, it's crazy to think I don't have any of these guys. I do have some of them, just not in this form.
This line.
Yeah, not in this line. So Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, absolutely love. So also, if you guys have anything that you want to say, like Princess Bubblegum, canon, love that from Michaela. Thank you for jumping in. We're here to have as much of a conversation as possible. Looks like Michaela is not here anymore.
Oh.
Looks like Dia's not here anymore because they're a connection.
Mm-hmm.
Laura's still here.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it at that on Thanos.
I could never love Thanos because I really love Wanda. Like Scarlet Witch Wanda and Vision specifically.
I can see that.
Another day.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. That's fair. So now I think this one, Laura.
Yeah, if anyone's watched our haul video, I bought this most recently. My Melody Ochako. I just love her. This angle's good.
That is a good angle.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She's literally just so cute. Like, so adorbs. Maybe I'll start collecting the line, but they are kind of expensive because it was like
this was a pricey one.
Yeah. But I love her to death. Ochako is probably one of my favorite anime characters. Definitely top like 5.
Ooh.
Top 3 probably for girls.
Wow.
So.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
I wonder where this one ranks.
Oh, I kind of forget that's anime.
Yeah.
I feel like still.
Amerime, I think is like
Mirame.
like it's American anime, but
Good. I feel like it's just like animated series.
yeah, that's true.
But love My Melody Ochako. My Hero is probably like overarching my favorite anime. Like it's like it's terrible towards the end, and I think it's still ongoing. I haven't read it in a while because of school, but like comfort for sure. Also, very big fan of like I think some of my other favorite girl anime characters, probably like Attack on Titan, JJK. Yeah.
What about the one that the one that has the thing in her mouth?
Oh, Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
That's fair. Nezuko.
Yeah. So you like her?
I like a lot of girls from that series too. I never finished it. That's so fair. I also need to do both of those things. So much happens in that series, Jujutsu Kaisen, that it's like it was hard to like keep up on when you go into school, but it's really good. I feel like that's one that like you would like.
Oh yeah.
Because it's more like it's not like it is dark, but it's not like yeah. That's why I stopped. I think because I definitely loved it enough to keep watching and reading, but then I was like, it got to a point where my favorite, and I was like, no, I can't do this.
Oh boy.
But then I was still on like Twitter and everything, so like I had read a lot of it, so like I knew what was going to happen, and I just couldn't. I couldn't do this. Same with My Hero, honestly. That's why I haven't watched it.
There's a lot of tragedy involved here.
Yeah, they always start so good and like lighthearted, and then all of a sudden like.
I'm gonna be honest,
about to kill you.
I don't need you to spoil it for me, but I kind of felt like Demon Slayer was gonna go that way when I started watching it. So.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer, honestly, as like silly funny as it can be at times, it's one of the darker ones.
Okay.
Especially towards the end when like, oh, shoot, I forgot what they were called. There's like kind of like spirit people almost, like I forgot all of the language, so I probably sound like I've never watched it a day in my life. Characters that like die. Anime for people are dying, and important people that for like 3 seasons have built it up, and like you fight and live your life to meet them, and then work with them, and then they die against some vicious monster, spirit monster. It's like, what the hell?
It's so sad.
Terrible. Anyways.
That's the thing, in comics I like it because if they die they can always come back.
Right. Like it's like not true.
Yeah.
Like, they don't actually die.
Yeah, like there's a way to bring them back. There's always something. As I'm sitting here, it's funny because I'm like, oh, I should have brought that one over. I should have brought that one over.
Yeah,
So
I have a few over there.
I'm like, we're gonna have to do like, I don't know how we'll categorize the next ones that we do, but like we definitely have to do more of these because yeah.
There's so many. We have like over 100 of them.
We do have like over 100 pops. We really do. Maggie just came over.
Maggie's awoke from her slumber.
She was snoring just 2 seconds ago.
Her ears are chilly from laying on the ground.
But as you guys can see, Rose is literally the best Twitch dog ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Aw, I hope you just heard Maggie yawn.
I know, that was cute.
She's so cute.
But like, look at this. This is
She's all
ridiculous.
smushed up.
It's like she was born for this.
Maggie's.
I don't think people can understand. Like, this is, yeah.
She's not very, very well.
Maggie had to leave for a second. She returns. She was born to lay down and be cute. Just be like a little background thing. Like I said, when Kaya's gone, if she still is wanting to do this for me, I'm going to be so happy.
I'm sure. Or Maggie even hopped up in the chair earlier, so we were a little confused.
Yeah. So we have one more each. We've been going for about a half hour. I can't stop itching my mosquito bites. It's really bad.
The ones on my legs are the worst.
Can I? So if we're like itching, don't judge us. We got destroyed.
Mine's like lower, so you probably don't hear it. Maggie's so cute.
So our last two were kind of special for different reasons. I think we almost touched on this one in the haul video.
I think we mentioned it.
I think we touched on both of these kind of in the haul video.
Yeah.
But you didn't get to see them. So the one that I'm about to show you is very special for a couple reasons. One, it's probably our rarest pop that we have. Just in general. It's very hard to get by itself. So like even without what I'm about to show you, hard to find them. And if you do find them, they're very expensive.
We actually watched someone buy this pop while we were at Comic-Con.
Yes.
And so we were like, ooh.
Yes. We bought it just by chance when it just came out. So it wasn't like we spent, it was like $15 when we got it.
Yeah, it was like the normal price.
Like a normal Funko Pop when we got it. Then it skyrocketed because it's unique. And then we had to obviously go and get it signed. So it is Ahsoka. So as I was saying, most of these connect to my personality somehow. Ahsoka, not so much. I like Ahsoka because she represents more the girls who I've mentored and stuff in my life. And she's like this fierce, independent warrior who has an incredible personality, amazing heart. The character itself, I'll be honest, I've never fallen in love with the character so much because of the voice actress as much as this one. And that's before we met her.
And she's incredible.
And she is incredible.
As a person.
She is an amazing person. So her name is Ashley Eckstein. But her voice work for this character was so good that there was something just like that draws you in. And I just fell in love with the character. And Kaya fell in love with the character as well. But yeah, the pop itself, she's not normally blue. So
right.
it's more of her like in her almost Force Ghost look.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just a cool pop, and it comes from Rebels of all things, which she does appear in Rebels. Obviously, that's why they made it. But she's only in Rebels for, I don't know, maybe like 6 episodes, and she goes by a secret name, and I won't even spoil that name because if you haven't watched Rebels, it does actually play into so much of what's happening in the new Star Wars worlds. Specifically the Ahsoka show.
And it was like exclusive stuff.
Yes, it was. It was an exclusive Comic-Con one that we got. So, yes, it's very, very special. Our most valuable pop, as far as I can tell. It may not be as the Rosario Dawson one that we have now.
Yeah.
Actually, also signed by Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka. May have surpassed this one in value, but last time I checked, this guy was super, super valuable, and so we love her, and we love the character, and I don't know, just backstory on her. Like, she was so independent that she was willing to leave the Jedi, like,
Yeah.
because it was more important for her character to be like represented, and like not to. It was like she felt betrayed, and she wasn't gonna let that happen. Like, something that she gave her life to, for them to like turn their back on her like that, not gonna happen. And that's something I can relate to. So, Ahsoka, fantastic. Laura, I don't know if I know you're not much of a Star Wars person, but you would love Ahsoka. If there was anything in Star Wars you would love, that would be Ahsoka. So that's my fourth and final pop. Kay has got her fourth and final pop. That is also somewhat, in a way, connected kind of to this.
So we talked about this last time. We did a haul video. This is just the usual, like, Korra Avatar State pop. However, it's signed by Jeanette Varney, Queen, who is the voice actress of. Sorry, Maggie's making me throw her ball right now. Of Korra in all of the show. I feel like she's very, like, to my character. Also queer, which is awesome. I also really love Asami, which we have, like, never seen this pop. Like, I've never seen
that pop. No.
Seen it online, I feel like, maybe, but never seen it in person. And so I love her just in general, and I also really love the show. I think if you haven't watched the show and you watched the, like, original Avatar, if you don't try to compare them, they're great, like, individually. I also just love a lot of the Avatars. Like, I've read the Avatar Kyoshi books, like the big books. Maggie, you're gonna kill me right now. And so yeah, and so a little bit backstory. She wrote, "I'm the Avatar, you gotta deal with it." Jeanette Varney Korra. So when we were talking, we talked with each other for like almost half an hour. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a long time, and she was doing this with everyone. Like, she's just an amazing person. I cried, I laughed, I went through grief walking away. Like, it was
you hugged
great.
her. We have a picture of her.
We took a picture. Yeah, it was awesome. And so she was kind of just like telling me like why she loved Korra as a character so much, and like having not necessarily like a say in what was written, but like an opinion on all of it. And she was like, Korra is different from any Avatar because she is like, I'm the Avatar, and that was a lot of her personality, obviously, as it would be. But she was like, my character in the show was so with it and outside of it that she was like, I'm the Avatar and you have to deal with it. And so she's like, I feel like that's something she would say. I'm gonna write that on your pop, is that fine? And I was like, yeah, that's literally perfect. And so that's like what that means. She wrote little hearts. She also like talked about how she wished that apparently it was supposed to happen. The ending of Korra was supposed to be more obvious and gay, with Asami walking into the spirit world holding hands, kissing, etc. Or like a little hidden kiss. It was suspicious. Very risque of Nickelodeon at the time. It was originally like supposed to be more, but she told me and introduced me to this like little book series, which I still have not read. I think it's called like The Badlands or something like that, where they are like together in the spirit realm. They come out to their families. They live happily ever after. They go through like that process with each other and like all of their friends and their family. And she's still doing Avatar things. And so, she's Maggie. That was really important to me. And then she's like a huge advocate for all of those things. And of course, like Korra is one of like the biggest roles, or at least one that she's like really proud of. So I love this pop. Would you say that Korra is like my character?
I'd say so.
Very hard worker.
Overachiever.
Yeah.
Works to prove people wrong because they doubt her.
Yeah.
Does not
Very
take defeat.
independent.
Does not take defeat as an acceptable answer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that a lot. Korra's a great, Korra's a good show. I look, kids like what she said, like look at the shows as separate, even though they're connected.
Yeah. They have pieces that are connected, like Aang's family, and like Katara's still in it, Toph is still in it. The
Zuko's still in
family,
it.
Yeah, like all those things. Zuko's also another character that I really love from the original Avatar. So, yeah.
Yeah.
He thinks he's annoying, but we love Zuko here.
I when I rewatched it again after you and Speedy said that I was like Zuko, I tried to get like a better understanding of it, but I still struggle with.
See?
You love old Zuko? So, okay, she loves old Zuko, though.
I think maybe she means, like, original Zuko. But even if it's old Zuko, I feel like that's, like, such a big part of his, like, character arc.
That's fair.
That it's, like, hard not to love.
So, Michaela, do you mean old man... She likes old man Zuko.
Oh, yeah.
See, I just... Yeah, I don't know.
We just love Zuko.
Fine, we'll just love Zuko.
Yeah.
Just make me change my opinion. I guess I just love Zuko now.
Yeah.
Even though...
Exactly. Zuko as a character in general. He's great.
He's a dynamic character for sure.
The nice way to put it.
He's a dynamic character for sure. I just... Some of the stuff... Like, I just get frustrated when he is a dick to Iroh. And...
But he grows to appreciate him.
He does grow to
Which is
appreciate
very,
him.
like, angsty teenager trying to take over the world kind of thing, I feel like.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So you're saying when you and McKenna said I'm like Zuko, I'm an angsty teenager trying to take over the world?
No.
I'm just kidding. I know what you guys meant. No, I know what you guys meant. He was only
Exactly.
16.
Only 16, banished by his father, brutalized by his father. His sister's a narcissist.
His sister's crazy.
Love her though. Love Azula.
Do we love Azula?
Yeah, I think she's very fierce. I also love all of her
Fiercely
friends.
evil.
Yeah, she's just a girl.
And she's like brutal to like Ty Lee and them.
Yeah, but she's also brutalized too.
Okay, but just because you've been brutalized doesn't mean you're gonna brutalize Ty Lee and I can't remember the other one's name.
They were still her besties, May.
May. Who does May fall in love with? Zuko?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, after the mental break.
I don't know, guys. Azula is like...
I think she's one of the most powerful girls in that series, though. So.
Well, that's a big statement.
I think it's true, though.
I mean, because she can make lightning so quick.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of like a consequence after of the mental break, but it was like so much pressure on her.
Interesting.
And her dad. Like,
so
low-key
if you,
hated her.
but didn't Katara whoop her ass?
I mean, Katara's one of them too.
I'm just trying to remember.
Also, over time though, obviously it got better, but like she also was like beating their ass a lot. And
Also,
beating-
I will say this. I hate what they did to Katara in the later series, in Korra.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't fair. It was not her fault.
But Katara had so much expected of her too. Like, think about Katara, and she handled it without being a crazy person.
But the things expected of Katara were like to not be a bender, and she did it herself.
But she
answered to herself and her grandma, but they were supportive of that.
They were supportive. That's fair. She had a supporting cast. But she had to deal with her brother, who was just a dick.
What's the word?
Sexist?
Well, that too, but like endearing.
He was endearing.
Yeah. Her whole thing was having a dead mom. Have you seen those like edits? That's like.
It wasn't her
dead
whole
mom,
thing,
her dead
though.
mom.
No. It was not her whole thing.
It got a little annoying sometimes. Because if you watch those edits, you see, like, you can point it out more. Because it's like, she'll be talking, something, and she'll be like, my mom died. My mom's dead.
Okay, but like, isn't that Batman? Let's take Batman for instance.
Aang didn't even do that, and it was his whole lineages.
I love Batman,
Lineages.
but everything about Batman is about his dead parents. Like, so it matters.
But he's not saying it all the time. Like, Batman isn't like
I don't know.
My dick hurts.
He's brooding all the time about it.
Yeah, and that's like different. Like Katara was like would be talking about like cabbage and being like, my mom liked cabbage once.
Yeah, but
and like even her brother's like, shut up. Like, come on.
I'm the only one who's gonna stand up for Katara in this situation. Apparently,
We still love her.
I'm not saying you guys don't love her, but I'm just
80%
saying
of her character.
maybe it was
super.
super.
She was a grown adult.
Maybe she was. Well, and being a grown adult is actually sad to me because her character, unfortunately, becomes what she didn't want to be, which is basically just a healer.
Right.
She wanted to be a bender this whole time, and she
And
ends
she
up
was a bender.
I know.
And then she just became a healer because she got old.
because she got old. Anyways, I'm tough till I die. So
Yeah, fair.
shout out to the real goat. Apparently, yeah, it's
a good background show once you've watched
it is a great background show once you watch it. It's like the ultimate comfort show. Talk about another show. So we were talking about how Ahsoka, here she is again. That voice actress was so endearing that made me like fall in love with that character. Avatar is the same way. Like Janet Varney does such a good job on Korra's voice. I don't remember the names of who plays like Katara in them, but they're so good.
That's fair. I did the same thing.
That's all right.
Sit, Mickey.
Just throw them on like when you're like folding your laundry next time. Like have it on like a laptop or something.
Yeah.
That's what Kaya does to catch up on stuff.
Yeah.
You've watched it 33 times?
She can.
Holy goodness. Okay, Michaela, well, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Get on the street.
Why I should yeah, see, there you go, Laura. I feel like we should like bend the knee to Michaela on all things Avatar at this point.
It's true. I have so many bug bites. And ball.
Why did I? Oh, Sokka. I almost forgot the brother name for just like a half a second.
Endearing is the word I was thinking of.
He's endearingly sexist.
And then he gets better.
He does get better.
Suki whips him into shape.
Suki does whip him into shape.
And so, shoot, what's her name? The moon goddess.
Oh, the Moon Princess?
Yeah.
Michaela, what's her name?
Yeah, Michaela, what's her name? I forget it every single time, but I love her. What's her name?
I felt like the live action series on Netflix did not do her justice at all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There will never be another thing that is like good enough.
That's fair.
There won't be.
I feel like Luna might be right though.
Is it? I feel like that's like too simple to not.
We're just waiting on Michaela to respond to this because she'll obviously know.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one. Moon spirit, I mean.
Princess Yura. They did a good job of putting powerful women to put him into his place.
Mm-hmm. And that's like the beauty of it all. And then he takes it and goes to shrine.
And you could argue that if it's not for the women in Aang's life, mainly Katara, he would never have been the airbender or the bender that he became. He needed that guidance.
It's true.
So,
yeah.
I didn't know we get so heavy into
It's a great show.
Avatar, but I'm all about it. I'm trying to think of like other characters in that show that are like super important, like that I really dig.
Oh, please.
Oh yeah, please. She'll show me. I'm trying to think of other characters in that show that are like super important. Well, obviously Appa, Momo.
Oh yeah.
Like in a different.
She does. I feel like I could find a pic. I feel like she has a picture on her Instagram.
That is so cool. I don't have a Avatar tattoo yet. I've talked about it. I just don't know what I would get. I honestly don't. Like I lean Toph, but I don't know. I've also thought about like different Appa, like ways to include Appa, and I don't know.
Fair. I feel like Appa is very much like. Shoot.
Also, everybody needs to know that the reason Toph's the best is because Toph's the funniest character in the history of all animation. The way that she jokes about stuff and how she's blind and like has that sense of humor is absolutely hilarious to me. Like, it has me rolling over every time I watch it and she makes a joke about it. when Sokka like tries to show her a map or something.
Mm-hmm. I know. I love when that happens. It's like cheesily funny, I feel like.
It is cheesily funny, but it's so good.
Oh my god, it's for him like change their thing and I hate it.
Michaela says, represents to me the need for letting kids figure their stuff out on their own. You can try to steer them to the right path, but they're headstrong and going to be a-holes, but will always eventually find their way to the right path. Hee hee. Yes. Yeah. Having worked with kids for a long time, I would say Ira is a great representation of how you should actually work with children. Instead of...
Agreed.
Actually, let me preface it. I will say, in my experience, there's different ways with different people, but that is ultimately the best way to go about it.
He was the best caregiver for Zuko.
He was the perfect person for Zuko, exactly. Nobody could have been for what he was to Zuko but him, if that makes sense.
It does.
And he's just such an icon. He's Laura, you said it perfectly. He's such an icon. He's the most chill dude ever.
But powerful.
Yeah, you're like,
Still.
all of a sudden you piss him off, and he has to show off his ability. Like, you messed up.
Or like defend Zuko.
Yeah. Like, he is truly a king.
It's true. That'd be a good pet name.
Iro?
Yeah.
It would be. Be a good name.
Anyways, I always think of this.
Always thinking of the next pet name.
Yeah.
I would love to name a dog Ahsoka.
That's true.
I would love to name a dog Harley.
That's also true.
I'm actually surprised you didn't pick a Ivy.
That's right. That'd be really cute.
So here,
my thing is like I feel like Ivy is a good cat name because it has the orange.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. So here's the question. Here's what pop did I not pick that you thought I'd pick, and which pop do you? Oh, Boomy.
That's fair. I forgot about him.
Boomy represents everybody off their meds. But yeah, which pop did I not pick that you thought maybe you thought I would pick? I'll try to do the same for you.
I mean, I feel like maybe I can't see. I feel like Darth Maul was one that I expected you to pick.
Maul would have been a very good one.
Which you did say that you were.
I did. I wasn't. There's one that I didn't pick. That's over there that I'll wait. But Maul was the one, and then the other one that I didn't pick that was waiting there for me was Logan Wolverine.
Oh, I didn't think that one.
I was really close to doing it because Wolverine and Deadpool was about to come out, and I was like, I relate to Wolverine so much on so much stuff. But he didn't make the 4 cut. But I could have picked 50 probably to make the 4. For you, it's not really which one you didn't pick. It's just the one that you did pick. I'm still surprised you picked this Harley. This Harley instead of one of our other Harleys. I thought she would go with...
I just thought that was like the most different one we had.
I honestly think the one that we just got... Or actually, you know what? My favorite one that we have is the Birds of Prey one.
With the dress?
With the dress.
I almost picked that one, actually.
I love the dress.
One that I almost picked was, we have 3 Pride ones. I almost picked the Harley and Ivy on those. But also Robin, as in Nightwing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I really like that guy. But, I don't know, I really wanted to pick a BMO as well.
Oh, you should have went with the BMO.
And also Marceline. So.
See, that's the thing. We might have... So when we do the next one... So we'll do one next week. And maybe not, actually.
No. We might do the movies.
We might do one after the movies on Sunday.
Oh, maybe we'll talk about the movie.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about the movie and we'll do another Funko haul and or comic book haul. Or show off our favorite comics because we also have comics and stuff. So maybe we'll do that. But we're going to go see Wolverine and Deadpool 3, Deadpool 3, on Sunday. Kay is going to be gone on Saturday to re-celebrate her birthday and see an eye doctor.
Yeah.
Grown-up things. Rose will be here with me all week. Kay will be with me not tomorrow or Tuesday.
Maybe. TBD.
TBD because she has soccer games.
Yeah.
So I will be streaming the same times Monday through Friday, obviously, all the time. As far as where we're at in terms of our follower goals, guys, I think we are like 2 away now from 30. So I'm gonna have to up my goal again. The goal is 50. So Laura, Michaela, if you want to share our chat or our channel, with other people, super appreciated. If you don't want to, no pressure. Obviously, don't care. We're happy to have you. I just showed you guys my not my tattoos, but my mosquito bites. So many mosquito bites. But I'll be here Monday through Friday. Kay will be here at least Wednesday, Thursday. Maybe later in the streams on Monday, Tuesday. We just don't know because her soccer schedule is crazy. And Rose, I'm hoping Rose will be here with me all week.
You could lower her down. Sure.
I think she'll join me.
Yeah.
I think
She loves
this vibe right here is for her.
I don't have anything. What a good girl.
She's just being so great. So
Maybe put another chair in here and try to get an idea here.
if I had like bunk beds, just like put bunk beds behind and just have yeah.
That'd be crazy.
But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Like we got time to kill. Any thoughts on our pops? Again, I'll do a quick review of my 4, just so that you guys can see them if you joined late. So the first one I showed off is I think it was the first one I showed off, was my Joker. So one of my many Jokers, but this was the first one I showed. My second one that I showed was my Raphael, because he's super important to me. Third one I showed was Thanos in the garden. We talked about why it's important that it's the garden Thanos. And then the last one that I showed was our super, super awesome signed Ahsoka. So those were the 4 that I had. So if you have any comments about those, throw in the chat. If you like any of them or hate them, I have thick skin. It's okay. You can hate any of those characters. It's other than Raphael, actually. If you hate Raphael, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
And then Kaya's 4 that she had were...
I started off with Samurai Harley. Very cute, very fierce woman. Oh. So cute. I think one thing too though is that I like the black and the red.
She just doesn't have her mallet though.
Yeah, I know. Which is very like iconic. Or bat.
Or bat, yeah.
But it is samurai, so it's really cool.
That is cool.
The second one I showed. Oh wait, maybe it's the third. There's one up. Either second or third. My t-shirt. I really want this shirt. Like I've wanted it for so long, and I just like haven't gotten one. I think McKenna has one.
Really?
Yes, I think I've seen a picture of McKenna wearing this shirt because they do sell it places.
Oh.
And I really want one. Yeah. Which now that I think about it, this is like Princess Bubblegum very past. Just like in the outfit and everything of like Distant Lands. But she also loses the shirt in I feel like I know what the episode is called. It's like truth telling or like something very ominous like that. With the door, and they have to like something that's really meaningful to them, like they have to sing to this door and like become a team again. Anyways, that was her item, and Marceline was like, "Oh, you still love my shirt from a million years ago? That's so crazy."
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyways, she's like, "Yeah, I sleep in it every night." Me, Cora, for real. And then I got my Sanrio, my Melody of Chaco. I have really long nails right now, so I keep like doing that. So I apologize if anyone.
No, it's great. I think people love that actually.
I don't know. I feel like
ASMR thing.
it's definitely teetering on the internet. Just love her. She's so cute. And then my signed one that I chose that brought up this conversation. Can't like really see it. Jeanette Barney, Cora, signed. Avatar Cora. Slay. Sanrio is so good. I freaking love Sanrio.
I was gonna ask this question to Laura and Michaela, but I feel like I already know who wins the battle of best pops here. I feel like if I was to say who brought the best pops to the party today, I feel like the answer is kind of obvious, but we're gonna ask it anyways to Laura and to Michaela.
It's both of us.
You can say that because you know you won.
different.
I think you say that because you won.
I feel like maybe they're more.
I feel like Michaela is gonna be like, well, Toro outdoes them all.
Potentially.
See, yeah, Kea.
Mom.
I guess I've got thick skin. It's okay. Yeah.
I also, another one that was like an honorable mention was also the one.
Oh, we can't just do honorable mentions. I'm gonna run over and grab.
I feel like this, Laura already saw this, was my Nabara, and I really love this one. Maggie. I almost got the one where she like has the roses on her face, but ultimately I decided to get this one. She's so cute.
Guys, this is unfair.
So cute.
Um,
Another gay princess.
Well, I think I brought great pops to the party.
Oh, that was another one I was actually surprised you didn't grab. Was one of the Power Rangers.
I thought about it. I thought about grabbing the Green Ranger specifically
Oh, that's fair.
because he has passed away, and we got to meet him as well.
Yeah, we have photos of them.
Not to spoil future streams, but yes,
Yeah,
he will be appearing.
at some point.
And I guess at some point I have to like really bring my A game to beat you in the pop party.
I mean, I think the good news is that you've chosen more of our pops than I have.
That's a good point.
So, yeah. Next time I definitely have to add 2 different BMOs.
See, like when someone brings a BMO to the party, there's no way to beat them. Like,
That's fair.
you bring a BMO and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
Winner.
yeah, winner." BMO's the winner. I guess I know one way to potentially counter BMO.
How?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh. That's
I have a character that I think can counter the BMO power.
interesting.
As long as we have him. Now I'm nervous that we don't have
Who
him.
is it?
I can't tell you
Why?
because that would ruin it for the people who are watching.
Oh. Is it an Adventure Time character?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. It's somebody who has the same amount of love and affection, in my opinion, from people as BMO has love and affection. Because like BMO's like perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any.
No. I feel like we would have some though, because now I think Jameson really likes him.
It might be in our future.
Yeah.
I think that I have something that will pull Michaela to my team over BMO.
Oh, interesting.
If we have, I don't know if we have it now. We have so many
I don't know what you're talking
fucking
about.
pops.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Huh.
I might even just have to go buy it just to beat you.
Is it an expensive one?
It probably would be.
Ah. TBD.
TBD.
One pop that I really want is any Coraline pop. Like that's like my thing, and I
Yeah.
don't have one because they're always sold out, hella expensive. I've never seen one. I feel like we saw one at Comic-Con, but we were like in a rush or something, so we couldn't stop.
They're tough to get. Tim Burton stuff is tough to get your hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like Jack Skellington stuff.
Right.
They produce the shit out of that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of what I want next. I was thinking so I had the lady at Harms Farms talking to me about my tattoos.
Oh yeah. Oh right. You told me that.
And so I don't know if you guys can see. That's Deathstroke right there. Backwards camera. Gotta get used to it. So
also
that's,
relates to Rose.
yeah, also relates to Rose because Dad. Deathstroke is a character that I had last second because I was like, I need to fill out the arm. So like at this point, I was almost struggling to like figure out exactly who was important enough to put on my arm. Mm-hmm. I realize now, like I do love Deathstroke's story about like the good side of him being like a family man and doing stuff for his family and stuff. But then I was like, I could have put Deadpool there. And I think people would have been like, that's awesome.
That's right. I feel like people see that and think that it's Deadpool.
You probably do. I think people either, because, yeah, it does have a similar look to it, but it's Deathstroke. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys want to see next week? If we can do it after the movie. One thing that I'm gonna say is nobody can spoil Wolverine Deadpool.
Yeah.
It's a fish tank. It's a fish tank. It's a part of our aesthetic. Our
ASMR.
Our ASMR. Yeah. It's. I have 3 little fishies. One of them is named Jake from Adventure Time, and he plays the part very well.
Huge.
He is huge. He started out just a little guy, and now he is massive. Oh, Laura, I got you. I got you.
Have some, I think.
Oh yeah, no, I've got you.
Dang. I'm gonna have to pull out both of mine. I feel like I have some good ones I could keep people up.
Well, we're gonna make it a battle. So I guess we won't do comic books when we do the next one. We'll do
We'll
pops
continue
again. Oh yeah, I messed with some Batman.
Yeah, for real. I think you do.
I have my Batman tattoo. I don't know if I can bend my arm to see it though. You can kind of see it. It's a Harley Batman.
Yeah, it's like right here.
So
Harley Batman.
it's Harley for Kea and Batman for me. So I mess with some Batman.
Yeah.
Or I'm allowed to say because I have the warning on here. I fucks with some Batman.
Yeah, loves a good Batman. I've seen like all of the things.
I have seen all of the
All
things.
of the things.
I'm such a loser. I'm watching the old Justice League cartoons right now
Yeah.
on Netflix because I hadn't watched them, and it's actually very kind of adult.
I'm sure.
Like there's some adult jokes
I feel
in
like
there.
DC is very much adult.
It's funny because it's like Youth 7 is the rating, but like there's a joke in there like where Wonder Woman's like, why does the world even need men? And Hot Girl looks at her and she's like, don't diss it till you tried it, honey. And I was like,
That's the same thing with like SpongeBob though.
it is.
Like, you know.
Now that you're an adult, you can go back and watch it and be like, oh my goodness. Like, but when she said that, I was like,
That's crazy.
Hot Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time?
It doesn't sound like you're saying hawk girl. It almost sounds like you're saying hot girl.
Hawk.
Hawk.
But then you
Hawk
gotta be
girl.
careful because if you say hawk, and then people are gonna be like, Hawk Tua. And then it's gonna become that whole thing.
You know, I never saw that until the people were taking it.
Well, I wish
Which is so
I
weird.
wish I didn't see it.
Yeah, me too.
It consumed way too much of the internet, and I get upset when people like that consume my internet.
Your stream.
My stream, yes. Not our
Page.
yeah. My algorithm gets infected by some viral stuff that's just stupid.
It's random and weird.
Also, I love that there was the idea that there was somebody who just cannot stop pissing in the background.
Yeah. My bun is lopsided. It's completely lopsided.
For the viewers, guess what? She's getting a haircut. That's exciting.
Yeah, I haven't told Emma, so nobody tell him, I guess.
Oh, Emma, if you're not watching, which you're not because you're at camp.
Dun dun dun.
Also, it looks like I have horns. You see that?
It does. Our hair is just a little off today.
Yeah, it looks like I have horns there.
This
It's this.
cushion.
Yeah, it's the cushion, but it kind of looks like I have horns.
What is that?
Yeah. This was our surprise little weekend
Quick
stream.
stream.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll do a battle. We'll start calling them battles, Funko battles. Who brings the best pops to the party?
Yeah, I like that.
And we'll have fun with it. So.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything else. Laura, do you have anything that you'd like to say? Any conversations you want to have before we hop out of here, or you just want to fold laundry and watch Avatar?
Oh, I'm tired. So much to do.
Okay. Well,
Study, fold laundry,
you know what you're gonna
do
do?
my laundry. No, I have to do my laundry. I'll do my laundry. You have to fold your laundry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the worst part about ending the stream is that Rose is she's gonna have to like get up.
She might not.
She made it sleep down. The dogs made it start sleeping down here.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. We'll like lose them, and then they'll. Sometimes our TV, if we don't turn it off a certain way, it'll turn back on and go to like live channel.
It's like
weird,
food. It's always Food
Yeah.
Network stuff.
or it's like prison stuff.
Yeah.
And Maggie's always down here, sitting in her spot, watching the TV. I have videos of her coming down here, and she's watching like
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
She loves Gordon Ramsay.
The posture's bad.
Yeah, you gotta like. But yeah. Anyways, that's our fun fact. Maggie likes Gordon Ramsay.
Yep.
I also noticed that like so many of like I'm like half in the video this stream.
Yeah, no, me too. It's okay.
Is she an iPad dog?
She actually is kind of like camera shy.
Yeah, she does. She gets
She's
really afraid.
photogenic, but camera shy.
Like she plays very coy. Like I think she just knows like Kaya's taking a picture.
And then she'll like stop doing what she was
Yeah.
doing.
So
Or
you
like turn around.
have to be very sneaky to get like the cutest pictures of her.
Oh yeah, I do have a bunch though. Maybe that's what we'll do on a stream. Just
Oh,
look
we
up my
could.
phone
We
and
can.
just-
I can actually. Yeah, we can. We can do that. Actually, we could even do one where we show pictures of us at Comic-Con too. What a dog!
That's amazing.
If Rose had two
Rose does
eyes,
that sometimes.
if she had two eyes, I think she would have the ability to see it better. But the one eye thing, I don't know. Just a little bit.
She's a silly girl.
I don't know if you guys can see the way that her head's right now, but I can't tilt the camera anymore. But yeah, there she is.
Must be here.
Look
Her
at
head's
her.
like fully in my hand right now.
She's just a mush.
She is so cute. She kills me. Look at that face.
We love Rottweilers.
Are you so cute? I'm gonna get a boy Rottweiler when I live on my own and name it Wrecker.
Bad Batch.
She's like, alright, stop making me nod.
Yeah, this was a good hour and 16-minute stream, so that's not bad for a weekend one. That was pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to do now with the rest of my night, but Kaya's going to study for some LSATs and do some laundry.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. I've got the world is my oyster.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for watching, guys. Kaya wins this round. I have some tricks up my sleeve for the next round. Potentially. we're probably not going to have it. But thanks for watching, guys. We're going to end the stream. Say bye, Rose. Bye. Bye, Rose.
She's so silly. Bye.
Bye, Laura.
Bye,
Bye, Michaela.
Michaela.
See you
Bye,
guys
Rose.
later.